Hi, my name is Jeremy Matthias. I am the artistic director and conductor for Choir of the Sound. I'm here with my good friend and colleague Scott Kovacs. I wanted to let you all know that this fall and holiday season I'll be taking a 3-month sabbatical beginning October 1st, and I will be returning to Choir of the Sound in January of 2019 to lead our joint production with the Live Symphony Orchestra. But in the meantime, I wanted to introduce you to Scott because he will be leading the choir for this upcoming holiday show, and he has already begun preparing the choir. Their first rehearsal was September 9th, so they have 3 rehearsals under their belt, or 4 at this point.
Three
3 rehearsals under their belt. And when I alerted the Board of Trustees that I would be taking a break, they put together a team to locate a replacement, a substitute for me while I'm gone. And while we were in the throes of deciding who we wanted to reach out to, I was literally walking down the street, saw Scott across the street corner, and I knew I had to talk to him. I had been thinking about asking Scott and seeing if he wanted to come and work with the choir for a while. And when I saw him on the street corner that day, I knew we had to talk. And so I went up to him, and it's casual conversation at first, as good friends do. And when we started to talk more details about my time away on sabbatical, I got a sense and a feeling that Scott knew where the conversation was going, and his excitement was very evident and obvious from the get-go.
Well, I mean, it's the first job offer I've ever considered on a street corner. But I will say that the enthusiasm Jeremy was reading was absolutely spot on. I've been attending Choir of the Sound concerts for quite a long time, more than 5 years, and have always felt like I was among people who were really engaged and really enthusiastic, to use the word enthusiasm again, right? Yeah. And who really cared about the performance that they were offering to me as an audience member. My most recent audience experience with Choir of the Sound was hearing the Chichester Psalms, and I was just enthralled the whole time because people were so passionate about the music they were making. So when Jeremy said, "Hey, how about this?" I don't usually answer so quickly, but I think my answer was pretty immediate, wasn't it?
I don't know if you literally jumped at the opportunity, but you did jump at the opportunity.
Yeah, my feet may have left the ground just a little bit. So I was just really, really happy to be asked. And then in the process of meeting with the board and meeting with the search committee and meeting with members of the choir to talk about this opportunity, it became increasingly more clear that this was the thing I needed to do, and that it was going to be a good fit. And I really got a sense of that at the first rehearsal a couple weeks ago when we started reading through the repertoire for this concert, and people felt like they were at home with what I had chosen for them. So I felt like I don't know if a mind meld is a thing, but I think some really careful thought on everyone's part meant that we arrived at a pretty good meeting of the minds. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Well, I am absolutely excited and thrilled for Scott. I am excited for the choir, and I'm excited for you, our audience and supporters. They are putting together a fantastic show, Comfort and Joy, the first weekend of December at Shorecrest Performing Arts Center, and we sure hope that you will join them as Scott leads them through this holiday show.
See you there.